Hey guys, Spazzy Dragon here, aka Syndromes. Welcome back to Avorion, and in the last episode, mistakes were made. Holy shit, were mistakes made. So many mistakes. I got so many people PMing me on Discord saying, no, that's not how you use a fucking... Yeah, okay, so I fucked up with the research station. I didn't know, and yes, people were very quick to point out the reason why you're not getting good railguns is because you're not in a nation that uses railguns or going up against opponents that use railguns. You are currently getting the best cannons because you are in a place who uses cannons. Also, yeah, salvaging is currently very fucky when it comes to fighters, simply because the range of the beams. So, yeah. Trying to do this with right here, with our little duty doots, is simply not going to be possible. But we can at least make some amends, such as removing this bullshit that I tacked on in the previous episode when I was hoping that this is going to somehow solve our drifting problem. And hey, guess what? It did not. So I'm just going to remove all of this, and we are going to figure out how to do this properly now, and with at least a little bit more pizzazz. And essentially what people said, which you might want to try, is replace all of those blocks that I placed in the first time, instead replace them with a regular inertia dampener, which is going to... Yes, it is going to suck away all of our power, but it's still going to be a better choice than to spam, you know, what I previously did just then. So, boosh. That should help us a little bit, and then we're going to cover it up with trinium a little bit, as soon as I found the trinium edge armor, like so. Something like this. And we are just going to cover it all up. I'm going to do it something like this. It's going to make a bit of a underbite so we can fill the rest of it with armor on the opposite side. And this should be a temporary, at least a temporary fix for this. I still think it's somewhat of a bullshit problem that we're currently having, but there you go. So that leaves us with just a regular plate to put on top of it. Like this. There we go. Let's quickly double check that it's all in a integrity field. It is. And we're going to cap it off. Sometimes I just don't get the layout of these things. This should be fine. Same idea on the other side. Something like this. I'm not going to make it perfect, because usually I can't anyway, so why bother? be something like this. I know it's not perfect. But then again, I just don't have the time to currently do a proper... Come on. Is it because of the orientation somehow? What am I clicking? Come on. Okay, let's try it from the other side. Yeah, this, like, the mirroring is still something that I just do not get yet. Like, the game is not really good at explaining that. Come on. Oh, Christ. There we go. Okay, so that is going to be somewhat of a help to our inertia problem right now. And I'm also going to quickly paint it infinity red, as with the rest of the ship. Or was it fire brick that I used? See, I don't even remember anymore. But that should solve some of our drifting. Let's try. Honestly, I don't really feel a difference. So, perhaps an additional forward-facing thruster should be a good idea, perhaps. But I'm going to do that in an in-between episode either case. Anyway, one of the things that I really want to do is consider creating weapons again. Because this time we have a much better reach when it comes to the spaceflight. And that should just allow us to do things a little bit more quickly. Like if we had to gather the materials, then it should be much faster now. So I'm just going to add this for the sake of... Like, I might as well leave it here, it's not really hurting anything. But it needs to be covered in armor at least. Something like this. He says he's not going to do a lot of cosmetics and then just spends the first 10 minutes of the video trying to make it look better. Yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I hear you. It's like, I'm not even good at this, so these ships will never really look nice. But I do want to at least kind of make it so that it's nice to look at. And so if I do have to integrate this shitty space core that actually doesn't really do anything. Like, that core does not really improve our situation too much, but it does kind of... This thing is really starting to look like a gun. And that thing is just the rail. Like, yeah, instead what I really need is more shields. And here I am just wasting my time on that thing. Anyway, if we want to upgrade this into the next version of the Discovery, I will need to just take a separate kind of, episode for it, so let's not worry about that too much. Anyway... Looks like we are back in this situation again. Just a lot of people shooting each other. So what happens if I just ignore them? Can I just ignore them? I hope so. Because right now, I kind of want to find... Do we even have... Oh, gun factory. No, I need a turret factory. very strange. Neither of these places have one. It means perhaps there's another system. It's one of these systems that might have it, so let's quickly explore a little bit. Almost. But no. Almost managed to boop myself. So what is this place? Okay, so that is east. This is the west gate. There is the east-northeast gate. That is the one. Our Xenian levels are actually going up, so that's nice. The one thing I kind of want to do is create a missile turret that has the locking thing on it. And I think that might as well be our actual, you know, short-term and not so short-term goal right now. Quickly checking for any stashes that might be here, but aren't any, so I'm just going to get to the next one. That north-northeast, that's the one. I mean, this thing now stops a little bit better than it used to, but... Ooh, that is a big chunk. I like that, that's a big chunk. Why? Fuck off. I don't want any. Someone just decided to call me, like, at 9 in the evening. I just told them to desist. Please, stop. Stop your actions. And I'm looking for a east gate. Can I get an east gate? Oh, that's where the pirates are. That's why there's so many fucking pirates. We're right next to what's essentially their stuff. Okay, I'll wait. I'm quickly going to enter that area just to scout it out a little bit, just so I can see them on the map. It's going to color my map once I do that. And once that is done, then I can just jump back to the other side. I'm looking for a turret factory. Okay, so this is the home of the bad banditos. Oh, claimable asteroid. Ow, ow. I really don't like the fact that it's actually quite painful. Ow. That was unfortunate. That was more unfortunate. Still getting pelted by them. Can I please... So this is what I said about the damage. Like, I am actually taking damage from this bullshit. I need a better shield. I think the next... everything just goes into the shield. Anyway. Okay, this is a player thing. Oh, they're right here again. So they're... Okay, turret. Yeah, see? The last place where there were any turret construction areas were back in the, those guys. The Fitty. So... the question is, can I get around the pirates? And it looks like I've actually hit the barrier. This might be the barrier. So I cannot just jump past this. which is slightly problematic, but you can actually go over to the other side from here, so that is exactly what we're gonna do. Now, what to do about these guns? These guns are terribly outmatched. So I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go full balls in again. Like, go to DPS, and we are just going to the big guns again. Placing these large guns like this is... Oh, what? Really? Oh, shit. Look. Zoan chips. So... Miata cannot find any more asteroids, so I'm going to tell it to go over here. And now you can mine. While in the meantime, I want to kind of check it out. What will happen if I attack these guys? Also, yeah, no wonder. I put all of my efforts into protecting my anus. And, like, especially from torpedoes, and that did not really help us, so no shit. So the question is, can I place 2 more down? Yes, I can. Oh, these guys also have cannons. Good! We can be buddies! In just a moment. Hi, buddy! Hello. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? The damage these things do is just amazing. But they legit just need to be standing stock still for me to hit them. Also, these things just overheat like fuck. Okay, show me what you got. I haven't tried to salvage these things yet. I'm actually stopping relatively better than usual. That is, technically speaking, not really saying much, but... Where are they shooting? Oh, there is one more. See, I don't even notice this. You shit. Block this. I did notice one thing, though. These things don't tend to drop a lot of loot. I do see some sort of blue thing. That is pretty much it. Okay. How much will I get if I start salvaging your engines or something? That's reasonable amounts. Yeah, okay, you know what? This is where the harvester drones should be a thing. Okay, now you get to shoot the thing. I want to kind of see how this looks. Oh no! Ah. Oops. The game did not like that. At all. Of course it didn't. Oh boy. Oops. I'm so used to World of Tanks where you have to right-click. I need to disable those torpedoes, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm used to World of Tanks where you have to press it down and hold the rat mouse button to look around without turning your tank. Or rather, your turret. So that's what just happened. I tried to look around. I wanted to get a better angle at it, and I just accidentally beat the game. Oops. I did not mean to do this. Oh, yeah. And... okay, 3, 4. Let's just not do that. Ooh, wow. That was a big chunk. So my question is, if I fly away, do these little guys just sit here, disabling? Okay, so look, there's a ship right next to them, and there's another ship over there, right? So, since the episode is kind of almost over, I'm going to move a reasonable amount away from here. Or maybe a unreasonable. And I'm just going to go back to this mode. What is he doing? Oh, they're flying after me? Like, there they are. Just, dude, guys, come on. Are you not? Okay, so apparently I just need to actually just sit next to them. I did not know this, and this makes them very, very useless. It makes sense. I know it makes sense. You need to have your command ship next to your drones, but... still. What a fucking waste. Oh, there they are. Overshot! Wait for me. There they are. I need to at least select one of them, so I know where they are. And by the time they get to me, I might as well just salvage this thing. Christ. These drones were a waste. I didn't know that the whole mechanic was so fickly. The problem is, they're so slow. You would expect that small ships would be faster than their larger counterparts, even though, you know, the larger counterparts do have bigger engines and whatever. So I guess that wouldn't really make any sense, but come on. Like, what am I going to do? Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to build more of these things. They turn out to be quite useless. Anyway, I wanted to go here. So that I can get over to this side of the galaxy. Because this is where the pirates live. I really can't be fucked going through the pirates-infested area right now. So instead, let's try to go around. Let's see what's neighboring to these guys to the south. I'm actually curious what kind of weapons they have. They have... Perhaps they have something more interesting. Elysium 4. There it is. You know what? I didn't really think about it too much, but... we really don't have a lot of free energy. Like, these dampeners are helping quite a fair bit. But, yeah. West-northwest. Yep, that's the next one. You know, I never actually thought about it, but what is your home sector? Yeah, that is your home sector. Where's your turret factory, faggot? Surely you make your big, chunky cannons somewhere. Oh. That is a lot of things, but... I think those might be the persecutors. I'm gonna very quickly check if it was the persecutor. Because right now it's very hard for me to tell. Oh wow, look at these guys. Frickin' railgun fighters, dude. That is actually kind of impressive. Except for when it isn't. So, where is Neon Leon? I left him somewhere very far away. Right? Yes, I did. Yes, a burst of subspace signals. I don't want to. Please, untarget it. Oh, there he is. There's Neon Leon. Okay, Mazda. Go over there. And hopefully nothing happens to you. Should have probably gone through with actually supervising its movement, but... effort! Surely they'll be fine. They'll be just fine. There's nothing to worry about. At all. I want to find a turret factory and create my first turret. That's what I want to do. You're not helping. Oh, there we go. Southgate, who are these? The Kuxoitoi. Or whatever you're... I have good relations with these guys, so... I'm eager to see, and also you're hot pink. So please, tell me, what do you have? Show me what you've got. That's... Southgate? Southgate. Oh god. At least she is sturdy, for what's it worth. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fly into your home and start rearranging your furniture. Yeah. So this might actually be their home system? I'm sure as hell not going to pass up a chance to look at their equipment dock. And this is probably where we need to actually... Oh, there we go. Trader. Hey, where's your home sector? Oh, no. This is their home sector. Tag sector. Add note. Home. We are actually going to stop there, then. It's 30 minutes in. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Trade equipment. Upgrades. Nothing noteworthy. Double launcher turrets that overheat. Material iron. Okay. Yeah, for some reason they have iron turrets, which don't really make any sense. Damage sec... Oh, that's a point defense. Fair enough. This could be cool, but it probably won't. Okay. I want to go to their home sector and see if they have a turret building thingy. Do you have a turret building thingy? No. No, you do not. But you do have a... alien infestation! Well, these... Holy... That is a lot of something. You need to go down. Yeah, I know I'm wasting torpedoes, but the episode's almost done. Excuse me? I see something pretty. This is kind of like aiming a snack, isn't it? So what was that? Point defense turret. I guess. And one more. Two more. Catch this! You know, torpedoes is just the answer to all of life's problems, probably. But yeah. Okay, guys, we are going to stop here. We are going to keep moving around. I'm still hopeful to find a turret factory there somewhere, and we are in fact going to just disable those torpedoes. Well, we're not using them. But yeah, probably the next episode is going to be a live stream tomorrow evening, and I will be redesigning this ship, because the Miata actually did a very good thing of preparing a lot of Xanian for us, and we have good amounts of Trinium to use as armor, so we'll see what we can do about it, and I'll see you tomorrow.